Hey fam, how y'all doing? This is your friend, your auntie, Khadijah, DJ. Um, and you know what? I am really disappointed in some of you sisters. But I'm gonna shoot it out to my fam, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Cause maybe I'm out of order, maybe I'm a little out of touch. I don't want to date myself, but you know, but I want to know the consensus of what y'all think, and y'all can leave your comments down below. I'm really not gonna judge you right now. I just want to see if y'all gonna have the courage to at least just respond to this, because somebody really took some their hostility out on me because of my, I guess, my stance on what I feel about men being forced by the government to pay child support. I'm very uncomfortable with it. I've never forced anybody to pay child support. If you do not want to take care of your child, um, there's nothing that I can force you to do. In fact, I would much rather, personally, for a man to have a relationship with his child than to just get a check and be in, pretty much they'd be strangers. Okay? So, let's do it like this. Should a father be able to see his kid, his children, I'm sorry, I hate the word kid, his children, if he doesn't pay child support? Now, I really don't know what one has to do with the other, and I hate that the fact, my personal opinion is, I hate the fact that the federal government is involved with my, our family like that. I mean, I didn't ask for the federal government to be involved when I laid down and made the baby, and so I certainly consider it an embarrassment to allow them to put their asses all up in my business afterwards. Now that's just me, okay? And whatever consequence I have to take for the decision that I made, oh well, so be it. But I will not, in my opinion, for my life, I will not force anybody to pay support and bring the federal government in on my family. Now, should fathers be made to be feel alienated and unimportant if he's not paying child support? I want to know. What do y'all think about that? Should a father be made to feel alienated and unimportant because he don't pay child support? So in other words, he don't pay child support. He don't got no business calling no shots. He don't have no business trying to be a father. He don't have no business making no suggestions or anything because he don't got any money. I'd like for you to answer that. And also, do you think that men get a fair shake in the family court system? Um, the family court system is a joke. I think it's hilarious. I told the story of the guy that the mediator told the woman the guy had already been down and had was paying child support for a baby that wasn't even his. And an amazing thing that happened, there was another case going on where you could hear the mediator saying, "Oh, well, we can get more money out of him because he makes more money, and we can get more money out of him." And the guy hauled up and said, "Bitch, what you mean we? I ain't had no baby by you." I mean, real talk. And he was true. He was right. He ain't had no baby by that damn mediator. And these people do not care about your families. I find it appalling. I find it just boring and appalling that the same people that brought us over here as slaves and worked us from can't see morning to can't see night, um, who had us nurse their babies from our breasts now put you in a position where they can inject themselves in your family and decide um, who should pay for what. When none of y'all went to the government when y'all start screwing with each other. When you start having sex with each other, when you start making out, the government wasn't nowhere in your lives. And y'all so damn stupid and immature, you mean tell me you can't work something out without having him in it? Well, if that's the case, well then I have to do it all by myself. Because I wouldn't want the government in my shit like that. I never have, and I never would. And I didn't. And we survived. Okay? So how do you think the same government that's giving you inferior education, who don't even think nothing of you to give you a fake religion, a false god, inferior food, um, everything negative in the society, this beast has unleashed on you, and you think that they really care about whether your significant other or your husband or your ex-boyfriend plays child support? You think they really care about your family like that? Or do you think that now they pimp finding a way to get some money off of y'all damn misery? Now they figuring out how they figured out a way to put a price tag on y'all not getting along and not being able to raise your family. That is too damn crazy. And I want everybody under the sound of my voice to please analyze that, sisters. No government has got no business coming into your house and telling you, you have no business going. Let me take that back. I scratched that. You have no business going, in my opinion, going to the government and asking the government to put a child support order out on a brother that ain't got shit, that's going to stop him from the rest of his life of being anything. And it was a mistake that you made and he made. And next time, I guess what? I bet you'll have a better choice. I bet you'll make a better choice. If you don't, then guess what? You'll be stuck again. Because at some point, we have to solve our own problem. And I certainly believe when you bring the federal government, the government into your birth control situation, you've asked for a serious problem. You've unleashed some shit on yourself that I really don't think you really want. The child support system is not a fair system. It is not a just system. Okay? And it far reaches, passes any gender bias. Any color, racial, the racial shit. It's got nothing to do with it. Doesn't have anything to do with if you were married or if you were a single mom, or it doesn't matter. The family court system needs needs a complete overhaul. And if it's bad for white men, you can imagine what it's like for black men. So I think, brothers, you better do a better job of where you plant your seeds, who you lay down with. That's first and foremost. Women, you need to take responsibility for your womb. And if you laying down with trash, you better just make sure a forethought should be for you is, if I get up from here and I'm pregnant, can I take care of this baby if this man is unwilling to take care of his responsibilities? Because we have to stop depending on the government for this type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all probably think I'm crazy for saying something like what I'm saying. And I'm thinking y'all just as crazy to have letting the shit get this out of hand, that the government is now involved in controlling your vaginas and your penises and what come out of it. Hell, you might as well just go on the White House ground and just lay down. They got your whole life, hook, line, and sinker. You don't control anything. And if that's how you feel about your life, then you might as well put on your best suit and lay down. Or your best missionary skirt and lay down. Again, this your girl DJ giving your auntie, your favorite auntie. Alright? Talking to you. Hoping that you understand where I'm coming from. Alright, family. Talk to you later. Be blessed.